Good morning team, Justin here. Hope you're having a really good day today. This video is going to give you a little hack if you want to fly business class for much cheaper than you would otherwise. And this isn't a hack about just getting a bunch of sign-up bonuses and putting all your spending on a credit card. When you do that, that's a really good hack and you can fly business class for free. This one, it's still pretty good. It's not free, but it is much more affordable than otherwise. If you're new to the channel, I'm Justin and I like talking about credit cards and reward points to get the most out of life. If you like credit cards and like reward points, you should give this video a thumbs up and you should subscribe to the channel. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the video. Few different ways that we get reward points with different programs like hotels and airlines. One of them is just by using that service. If we stay at a hotel and we're part of that hotel loyalty program, we're going to earn some points. Same thing with airlines. We're going to earn a certain amount of points just by using that, using the service. Another way is to use credit cards with the sign-up bonuses and putting our spending on that card. Either earning the points specific to that program, like Marriott Bonvoy points or Hilton honors or Delta or United points, or using cards like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, Capital One Venture X, or the American Express Platinum to transfer points to those programs. But there's one other way that we get points, and it's to buy the points outright. Now, usually buying points is not a good idea, and you're not going to be getting value by buying these points because these companies are smart. They know the value of the points and how many points it takes to redeem for properties and flights. So they're going to price them in a way that they're not going to lose out on a bunch of value by selling you the points. But you can get good value out of this, specifically with higher end redemptions. Airlines will often have sales where they'll give you a special bonus when buying tickets. And it'll be, you buy 50,000 miles and you're gonna get like a 60% bonus. And this effectively reduces the overall cost on those points. And eventually it's gonna be a low enough price where you can find good redemptions on business and first class for much more affordable prices than you would if you had to buy the ticket straight up. Right now, Air Canada Aeroplan's having a sale where you can buy points with 105% bonus, essentially reducing the price by over 50%. And anything above 4,000 miles, from 4,000 to 29,000 miles, you'll receive a 60% bonus. So if you buy 10,000 miles, they're going to give you 6,000 bonus miles. And then from 30 to 70,000 miles, you receive an 80% bonus. And from 80,000 miles up, you receive 105% bonus on your miles, effectively reducing the cost by over 50%. If you bought the top tier on this, you buy 80,000 miles, and then they're going to give you another 84,000, and that's going to be a total of 164,000 miles. And this cost would be about $2,098 in USD. And that comes out to 1.28 cents a piece. Now, to figure out if it's worth it to buy points on a business class ticket, we have to look at Aeroplan's award chart. Aeroplan's award chart is first broken down into regions like North America, South America, Atlantic, and Pacific zones. Now, if we look at flying to the Atlantic zone, say America to London, that's going to be a big difference versus flying from North America to Mumbai in India. In between the different zones, it's going to be broken down into distance. So from between North America and Atlantic zone, 4,000 to 6,000 miles, business class is going to be 70,000 points, while 6,000 to 8,000 miles is going to be 90,000 points. North America to Pacific, 5,000 to 7,500, it's going to be 75,000 points. And that's going to be about the distance to Japan. And then 7,500 to 11,000, that's going to be 8,700, 500 points. And that's going to be about the distance to, say, Singapore or Bangkok. So if we wanted to fly business class from, say, LAX to Singapore or Bangkok or that region, 87,500 miles is going to cost us about $1,120. Now, if we wanted to fly from LAX to Tokyo, that's going to cost us 75,000 points and about $960. There's going to be a few bucks in taxes and fees on that, but it's going to be pretty minimal. So $960 for a business class ticket to Tokyo. And one thing we could do is we could fly ANA. We could buy our Air Canada miles and redeem them for a flight on ANA because ANA is a partner of Air Canada. And ANA has a very famous business class. If you wanted to buy a business class ticket on ANA with straight up cash, it's going to cost you about $4,000. So buying the points with Air Canada and then finding award availability for $960 is going to save you $3,000 if you wanted to do it that way. Now, if we wanted to fly the other way across the Atlantic from New York to Frankfurt, that business class ticket's going to cost us about $3,400. So we have this flight from 3:30 to 7:25. That's going to be $3,427. But if we bought the points instead and redeemed them for the exact same flight, we could do that for 90,200 points. And buying the miles that way would cost us $1,154. So we could be saving 75% of the price of a business class ticket by buying the points. Now, when buying points, we're going to use a company called points.com. They're the marketplace or the centralized company that manages buying and selling loyalty points for all these different programs, Hilton and Marriott and all these different airlines. This would be considered under the general merchant category on your credit card, and it'd fall under the all other spending. So you wouldn't be making purchases directly with the airline and earn a higher multiple with something like the Amex Platinum card. You're just going to receive that base everything else multiplier on whatever card you use. This might not be the cheapest way to fly, but it could be helpful, especially if you already have a bunch of points and you just need a couple extra points to level up to the price of that business class ticket. When you see these sales pop up, it might be worth it to do some math and think about your future travel plans. See, this might be a good opportunity you might want to take. Hope you learned something with this video and gives you something to think about. If you're still watching, really appreciate thumbs up and really appreciating you subscribing to the channel. Then I want you to go have a good day, all right? Justin out.